Very much. Thank you very much. I want to start to share a little about my background about when you see me here today talking in front of a big group of people. When I went to school, when we had speaking classes, so you had to, do talk in front of the group, I never came. I never came. Even during lessons when my teacher asked for an answer or something, just if I knew the answer, my heart started beating like this. I didn't even dare to say the answer, but that's how afraid I was of speaking in front of people. But that's what I think is so amazing with this industry. You can start from here when we talk that self-esteem, personal development, and slowly just working on yourself, having a mentor that helps you, and just by being patient and working on yourself and just every day becoming better, everything is possible in this industry. Everything. I saw Vemma 4.5 years ago, and Vemma came into my life at a point where my life was, I went to work, I worked for a newspaper in Sweden, I worked 10 hours per day, I played soccer in second division, so my life was working 10 hours, then quick to the soccer practice. So my life was work, soccer, work, soccer, work, soccer, work, soccer, work, soccer, work, soccer, work, soccer. You can imagine doing that for 6 years. I was 25 years old when I saw Vemma, and I had lost a passion in my life. It was totally gone. So I started checking out opportunities to start my own company. But those ideas I had, it took a lot of money, and I didn't have that kind of money. And I didn't have a father I could call and say, hey, I need 300,000 euros to start my business. So what's amazing with this industry, that this is the only industry you can come in with no money, no experience, no contacts, and you can succeed by pure willpower. If this is your first event, can you please stand up, everybody that is at their first event ever? Please stand up. Give yourself an applause. 3 weeks into my Vemma business. 3 weeks into my Vemma business, I made a decision to go to Vegas. And what I saw there really changed my life, because when I saw the kind of people, I was so inspired by Gary Brady's story. And I realized that if he can do it, I can do it, first of all. But what most important of all, I made a decision that I'm going to make this work. No matter what it takes, I'm going to make this work. I went home. I can tell one thing. It's not about how you start. Remember that. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Because my 7 first friends I presented Vemma to, no, 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 no. And of course, you start wondering, is this ever going to work? But in Vegas, I made a decision that I'm gonna give this business 7 presentations per week for 1 year. No matter how it goes, I'm gonna give it 7 presentations per week for 1 year. So after 7 straight no's, I just focused on my plan. 7 presentations per week for 1 year. Then I know if this works. Because so many people sit on their sofa watching TV and pointing at everybody else and saying, that don't work because of that, and they haven't done anything with their own lives. And remember one thing, because sitting here today, you will leave this weekend very excited, most of you. Very excited. But then Monday comes. Then you have a presentation. Your contact doesn't show up. Then you have one guy sign up last week. He canceled his autoship. So when you go from here, your enthusiasm is up here. But after a couple of days, couple of obstacles, couple of adversities, of course, that enthusiasm will go down. But what separates winners from losers is not what we do when we're up here. What separates winners from losers is what do they do when they're here. That's the difference. That's the difference. So do me one big favor. Next time you feel a little low, look in the mirror and just tell yourself that the losers would quit now, but I'm a winner, so I'm going to do it no matter if I feel like doing it or not.